Welcome to another episode of the Bitcoin Tech Tales series. So far, we've learned about Tom's wallet and how it calculated his Bitcoin address. Now that Tom has his Bitcoin address, it's time he gets some satoshis. Therefore, we will follow Jane and the actions happening in her Bitcoin wallet as she sends him some satoshis. So please sit back and relax. Let's dive down the rabbit hole together. Note that Jane is an experienced Bitcoin user. She has already received many payments and made quite a few transactions with her Bitcoin wallet. She opens her Bitcoin wallet now. Here we are in Jane's fictional Bitcoin wallet. Unlike the typical wallet, the Bitcoin wallet only stores the keys and no Bitcoins. Fiat currencies, like dollars, have banknotes and coins expressing their value. Bitcoin has nothing like this because it is a virtual currency. In our fictional world, we represent the value of Bitcoin with virtual checks. We will name them certificates. Each certificate has the value given in satoshis. We also display the value in Bitcoin, but it is for informational purposes only. In addition, it contains the definition of conditions that the recipient must meet if he wants to spend it. And also the recipient's Bitcoin address. Since the numbers are complex to remember, we also add the badge of the address holder, but this is only for easier understanding. When someone gives you money, like a banknote, you physically possess it and can hand it over for payment. However, with Bitcoin, you receive a digital certificate issued to your Bitcoin address. When making a payment with Bitcoin, instead of physically handing over the certificate, you create a new certificate with the recipient's Bitcoin address. By doing so, the certificates previously used for payment are marked as spent and cannot be used again. Remember, when someone gives you satoshis or Bitcoins, their wallet creates a virtual certificate with the desired value in satoshis and your Bitcoin address. Like this one, for me. But before the wallet can make payments, namely create a transaction containing the certificate for the recipient, it must check the owner's funds first. Therefore, to check Jane's funds, her wallet collects all certificates with her address from the central storage right after the start. Now, let's see how this works. The wallet picks up Jane's Bitcoin address and instructs the courier to get all certificates with hers address from the unique place where all certificates ever issued are securely stored. We call this place the blockchain. After the courier reached the blockchain, he docked at the blockchain servant. The servant is the central information station for the blockchain. He knows where to find certificates and if their owner has already used them for payment. The courier gives Jane's Bitcoin address to blockchain servant. He searches in the blockchain for all certificates issued at her address and gives their copies to the courier. Each certificate also has a coupon with the information where we can find the original certificate in the blockchain. Beyond this, blockchain servant also knows which certificates Jane already used for payment and therefore marks them as spent. The courier returns to the wallet with the copies of the certificates. The wallet arranges them according to their spent status for later use. The wallet now has all the necessary information and calculates the total balance, or in other words, the sum of all unspent certificates. Jane is ready to send Tom his first satoshis. For the payment, she needs the recipient's Bitcoin address. There is no archive where you can find the Bitcoin address owner. So Tom shares his Bitcoin address with Jane. In the next step, she fills in the value she wants to send, the 200,000 satoshis or 0.002 Bitcoin, and further instructs the wallet to make a fast transfer, thus a high fee. After receiving the information from Jane, the wallet is ready to make the transaction and begins with issuing the certificate for Tom. It creates a new, blank certificate and fills out the value in satoshis. The next step is to determine the conditions that must be met for it to be used for payment. In our case, the wallet uses the condition that only the Bitcoin address holder named in the certificate can use it. Therefore, Tom must prove he owns this Bitcoin address when using the certificate for the payment. By filling in Tom's Bitcoin address, the wallet has finished the creation of Tom's certificate now. Lastly, it sets the height of the fee. We have completed the first part of Jane's transaction. It's common to feel lost when exploring Bitcoin, but don't worry. We'll continue this journey in the next episode of our Bitcoin Tech Tales series. Hope to see you there.